What's up?
Go ahead, man. You gonna do the intro or what, man? You want every time now you want to pick up Miami.
What's up, man? It's your boy Dirk, DC Vibe, man. DC Vibe, the better half of SiriusVybe. And I'm here with the lesser half of SiriusVybe. What's your name, son?
Frank Sirius, a.k.a. Scooby the Godson, Emmy Award winning, MTV Award winning, more awards than Dirk. That's me. The lesser half. That's me. That'll be me. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Be careful with that, too.
Tell them about your single, man.
Single out right now, y'all, called Party. SiriusVybe Party. It's on all digital platforms. Make sure y'all go download it. And subscribe to our YouTube channel that you're watching right now. SiriusVybe Primetime on YouTube. Dirk wrote an amazing song, man. Party, it's an amazing song. Thank you for that,
man,
brother.
Thanks, man. Well,
thank you for allowing me to be a part of it, man.
You did an excellent job, man.
I mean, I usually do, so thank you. I appreciate that.
Man, who we got on the couch, man?
Today
Jesus,
we got
man.
none other than the young bull himself, man, and the Congo player Breeze. My man Armani and Breeze from Major League Band. Say what's up, man.
What's up?
Yeah. Listen, I don't know what it is, man. Breeze, like, you just the coolest nigga I ever seen in my life, man.
I'm the loudest introvert ever, man.
The loudest introvert. And my guy, the young bull, my birthday twin, Armani.
Another toss?
I told you, bro, we everywhere. In music, you can't get away from it.
All over, Dirk. We all over.
Yeah, man.
Me and Scoob actually got the same birthday, though.
May 9th, baby.
May 9th.
Yeah, I think I told you about that. I just said, there's some ways of Scooby you don't want. Just tell you that right now. He actually having a really bad week this week.
Yeah.
Terrible business partner this week. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It's all good, man. We here. We
Nah,
live to fight
never
another
apologize
day.
yet.
I did. I apologized in text. It was a little informal, but we got through it. Hey, man, what's up, Major League, man? So listen, I want to get right into how y'all got started.
Right.
So you guys are a VA band,
yes,
which, you know, sometimes goes left when you're talking to people. I don't understand why.
Right.
But maybe you could talk a little bit about that and how y'all got started.
I think it's more because people don't expect it to come from Virginia. They expect everything to be like D.C. and Maryland. You know what I'm saying? So one day I was sitting at home like, I'm going to start a band. You know, I stayed in the Neons and the Go-Go's, sneaking up the road on the train. You know what I'm saying? Playing AAU basketball. You know, I play basketball. So playing AAU basketball, all my friends and everybody was from D.C. Okay. So, you know, I wanted to stay the night in D.C. You know, you want to stay the night at somebody's house? Yeah. Well, you know, this life up here a little different than Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we was sneaking out the house, and I was in the go-go at 3 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Fell in love with it. I said, I'm going to start a band. Started a band into 2014. Trash. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't have a clue. All I knew, I wanted to just bang on some equipment. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple people to try to fake support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, y'all sound good. Trash. Like, super trash.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the case.
Great thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably the case for most of us, though.
Yeah, we always trash.
Trash. Yeah. Then after a while, I stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Started learning the craft, understanding the music, understand the, you know what I'm saying, the history behind it. Met some great people like yourself, and then try to put my own twist on it, and now we became Major League. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. So you got my guy Breeze over there. So how did you get in the band, Breeze?
Oh my God.
Oh man,
it's about to be a story.
Tell the truth.
It might be.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Tell me what you really did.
I got invited to a practice like 4 years ago or whatnot, and then a practice turned to, man, come to a show. Cool. Let this guy tell it, right? I'm going to, you know, watch the band play per se, right? Whole time, man, go get like 10 minutes. Cool. He had me move this man from the congas and had me play the whole first half. Like, I felt disrespected for the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he did a Taurus
Yeah, I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah.
Don't do me like that.
That was a Taurus. That sound like some shit you would do.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do us like that, man.
So you got him fired after that?
I got him fired after that, unfortunately.
Did he quit or he got fired?
He got fired.
Yeah. Let him tell it. I was going to watch the band play, you know what I'm saying? It's to, you know, be a spectator.
What happened was I learned at that moment that energy mean everything.
Absolutely.
When Breeze touched the Congos, the crowd went off.
Yeah.
You can't stop that. I'm trying to get paid.
But he got fired while he was there.
You did what was best for your brand.
There you go. There was best for my. Shouts out to that Congo player too, man. I really appreciate everything.
Shout out to my ex-Congo player too.
It's awful, man.
What? We shouting out people.
Shout out to all my ex-Congo players. All of you.
All of them.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for the brand, man.
absolutely.
That's what they say.
That gets lost on the business side of it. You know, we all cool, but at the end of the day,
Right.
I know, but
you got a vision.
But I wonder what was going through their ex-Congo player's mind when he saw he was getting his ass fried. And he at work, and he's like, damn, it's probably my last day.
yeah.
And he still had to play the second set.
Nah.
Did I
You played the whole show?
I think I did.
He played the whole show.
I played the whole show.
God
Dang.
damn.
My bad.
How you come to work and get fired and gotta
On it,
watch
yeah.
your replacement? That's tough.
I promise you.
Ain't
I was
nobody
going to
telling me to
spectate.
leave early.
Yeah. I would have
They
just
let
rather
him stay there the whole
I would
show.
just rather been like, y'all. Or just quietly moved out the side door or something. That's
Man,
crazy.
Slim went outside the front door.
Then he
Again,
went outside and got a cigarette. And then
we
it
cool
was-
this day, but he
I was
went the
about
other
to
way.
say, y'all ain't seen
I
him
ain't give no
since.
tambourine or nothing like a cowbell or something.
Nah, it was already in motion by then.
Yeah. He should have learned how to play, like do the monitors or
Or
something.
the triangle or something.
There
Something.
you go. Be a part of the situation, man. That's all.
Well, you know, Scooby got fired from his band.
I heard.
Yeah.
I
I mean, you only
Man.
mentioned it. You only mentioned it like 8 episodes.
Hey, yeah.
It's cool, bro.
Yeah, I definitely see.
So I mean, should we?
I don't think we got to dive into that no more, bro. I think everybody got a pretty good understanding of what's happening.
Well,
here.
since you got fired, should we give you a shout out?
Yeah, shout out to the ex-player from Listen, Scooby. Thank you, I appreciate that. Since we're doing shout out to exes.
Gotta show him some love. Gotta make sure
Gotta show,
everybody.
gotta show them some love, man. So y'all recently had a clip that go viral.
Right.
Man,
And it kind of took me back to our days on the block playing for the streets.
Right.
And it was refreshing to see y'all outside. And where was it? It was in Virginia?
It was in Virginia, in a neighborhood called Mayfield, right where I'm from.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Mayfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all had it on fire.
Appreciate
so when y'all
that,
dropped that beat, did y'all know it was gonna go viral at that moment? Or
No,
it's like,
it was an
I had a
accident.
little bit.
What happened was, you know, us younger bands can kind of be late, so
Yeah.
we had to hurry up and go. We were supposed to drop off into another song. Supposed to go to another song, and
Yeah.
when I got there, I was like, "Bro, you gotta get straight to the highway with this."
got to.
And Breeze was like, "All right." So
Yeah,
as soon as we
and
did it,
Shout
took
out
off.
to what's that? White Hennessy.
Oh man, the White Hennessy.
We appreciate you for that one.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
man,
White
so
Hennessy
y'all was off
outside.
the influence a
Man.
little bit.
He was off the influence. a
Okay,
little bit.
okay.
They ain't gotta put my. See now I feel like you ain't gotta put my business out there. I had a cup.
I'm with you, Dirk.
Yeah.
I had a cup.
Dog
That
skin,
man, driving though. It was driving.
Nah, he did it. It
Nah,
came
it
up.
was.
It was
cool,
driving.
man.
Yeah.
And
was cool.
for real though, so that was the first song.
First song.
First song,
So
Yeah.
where you
song.
go from there though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say,
Pause.
That's it. There we go.
You can't go nowhere else but up from there.
Yeah, we
That's
kept it
crazy.
going.
Huh?
Nah, that wasn't.
That wasn't crazy at all. The one thing about this situation, I
Hey, yeah.
watch very carefully what I
Right.
say. Yeah, you got to do research on this
That was a reach.
podcast.
That was a reach.
Super reach, all the way left.
Yeah,
I
Patrick.
just, all right, wait. You just gotta make sure he repeat himself because he's a repeat offender. He should be under the jail.
Oh man,
Nah, you can wish jail on me, man. Pause jail. That's still jail, man. I don't
Man, listen, we doing a campaign to stop the pause.
Yeah, we're not planning no more.
We're at the pause. If you want to stop the pause, comment below and give us some ideas of how we.
that ain't
this
gonna
shit,
stop, man.
Nah,
Nah.
ain't gonna ever stop.
But
Unfortunately,
you always
nah.
asking for it to stop.
But I do want to stop, but certain comments is just too aggressive.
Too reckless.
Like it's too reckless. You can't-
Like I got an example for you. You ready?
Oh, this
So
thing
I got a
good,
list of my band.
You keep a log?
Oh my God.
Wow.
So right now at the top of the list is not gonna say what podcast it was. Somebody told my singer, "Hey, big fella, you keep me moist." Not
That's a
gonna
little-
say.
that's a
not
little
gonna say,
outside of the-
Hey,
that's
listen.
not even-
I'm not gonna say where we was at.
That's a
all
little
I'm gonna
outside
say
of the
is,
pause round.
whoa.
That's-
Nah.
That's getting
Whoever,
into like,
whoever said that, they meant it. Like, they don't care about.
yeah, I'm not sure that's
Hey,
a pause situation.
man,
That's also
I
like
mean,
that's almost assault.
You know, got to keep a log somewhere. We
My
keep
man
a log.
did-
Got to keep a log.
My man got
man.
SA'd. He got sexually assaulted on one
Man,
side.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, that.
That was outside of the pause game. That was
Man.
I had to have been.
That's wild.
And all the setup with it. Hey, big guy.
hey,
Yeah.
big fella.
Hey, big fella.
He said, "Man, your vocals just make me feel it in the inside."
He came
That was
back. He
a-
followed up.
It was a guy said it
Good God.
to another guy.
I wouldn't want to talk about it. Just know what's at the top of the list with that one.
That's definitely reckless
Man.
and aggressive. And
And his show should be canceled.
it's a bit it's like fondling verbally. you got
Man, flagrant
big
foul.
fella, whoever you is, you got fondled.
Man.
Yeah, fondled. We're gonna leave it at that.
That's crazy.
That ain't cool.
So we talked about the lack of respect that comes from VA bands. I mean, you had some VA bands back in the day that was crazy though. Like
Ovations and all.
yeah. They were pioneers.
Right.
Like talk about what you plan to do to kind of correct or reverse that.
I plan on just taking probably just taking our brand to another level. You know, I think it's bigger than just DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Absolutely.
I personally got goals of like going on tour, doing something different, making this thing a brand, not only for Virginia, just a go period. You know what I'm saying? Trying to learn from everybody who paved the way so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in a position where it's 1,000 bands on y'all side. We in 6G, but we can breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So for us, it's just more trying to figure out what we can do to take this to a whole nother level. So if I would say so, I just say let's go on tour or something. Let's market this something. Let's start a brand. Let's do other things.
Yeah. And I think that kind of that mentality of the people, you know, the whole separatism, DC, Maryland, Virginia band and all that, I think it kind of keeps captive the growth. You know what I mean? It stunts our growth a little bit because if I'm not embracing a band that's good, that's cranking, just because they from VA, then I'm basically saying that you got to be from where I'm from in order to grow. Right. And that's crazy to me, right? I mean, if you cranking, you cranking.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that I think we can do a better job as consumers in highlighting people and bands that's not where we from. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
So, and I think I got to congratulate y'all on the grind, man, because I remember, you know, seeing y'all a few years ago. I actually played with y'all.
Yeah.
BA, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, see the growth from even then to now. You know, I see the maturity.
What you do?
Man.
Didn't this man just say?
Man, did you
was
ask him
cutting it
again? That's funny as shit.
Didn't he just say?
No, but what did you do?
I said I played with y'all a few years ago.
Scoop,
Hey,
stop
man,
it,
listen.
Scoop.
No, listen. We gonna stop it or we gonna stop it? You can't make it. We stopping the pause game. We stop. This is how you know you do his hand.
I didn't say pause. I just asked what happened.
Nah, you asked me what I said. I knew what you was referring to.
Nah, you were making an assumption.
All right, so are we stopping the pause game?
Pause. Stop.
There you go.
It's
We're
here.
stopping the pause
Yeah,
game.
it's done.
All right, cool.
So did Major League play on a show with Sirius Company?
Hold on, let me clear that up. We played on a card together at an event.
Together. Yes.
Both bands.
Both bands.
Both bands.
Right, because that could have been confusing because you could have sat in with the band.
Yeah, you're right.
Or you said, because you just said y'all, and there's only two of them over here.
Well, I'm talking about the band. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so we need to understand what you're saying.
Thank you for highlighting that. I appreciate it. I played on the same card with Major League,
All right, there you go.
and it was a good time. We had fun.
All right.
Yes. This is bad.
Since it's going to take some time to really wing off the pause. So, pause this. Did they hand your ass to you?
Hold on for a second. Hey, Dirk.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna answer that.
Hey, Dirk.
I'm not sure I'm gonna answer that.
Nah.
You just said that they hand your ass to me. Okay. All right. So first of all, in order for them to hand me my ass, they would have to have possession of it in the first place. And I ain't gave my ass to nobody in the history of mankind. I ain't tooting it up for nobody.
Huh?
Shit's getting crazy.
Man.
I don't even know where we at right
know
now.
where we at, bro.
This shit is wild.
Man, start this goddamn interview. I'm trying to DC Vibe.
Hey, cut all this shit.
Who are you?
Oh, like this.
Who are you? You know what? This is what happens, man, when you
Nah,
get
man,
sleepy, man.
you gotta stop talking about the pause game, man. Leave it
Oh,
alone.
man.
We got these good fellas in here.
Shit.
Nah, that was wild though. That
was crazy.
That was wild. Sometimes I play stuff back in my head like a replay, and that was crazy. That was aggressive, and I apologize. Yeah, I apologize.
You apologize?
Yeah, that was
You can't
wild.
apologize via text with that one.
Oh man.
Nah, I had to apologize.
That's just why we got to get this Paul shit out of here.
I can't even talk, man.
Man, you can't. You only got to watch what you say. It's so immature.
Like
man.
I'm embarrassed right now. I don't even want to look at the camera in his face. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Stop playing. You playing too much.
I
Damn,
know
man.
we got these guys in here. They looking
my
all
God,
sweet in
yeah.
their Society 66 clothes, man.
Man.
My man Barry, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Barry Davis, man. Society 66.
Yeah.
Ain't gave us nothing.
He said that right there.
Barry Davis.
Yeah, I'm looking for our sponsorship package.
Yeah, where we at?
Yeah, line us up, man.
Always looking somebody else.
Yeah, but nah. So let's talk about some of the battles and stuff that y'all. I don't know if it's official battles or not, but you know, when you step into a stage,
Right.
with whatever bands, like, what's the mentality? Is it still the same as when we was kids, or?
I feel like anytime you're in a car with anybody, you gotta bring your best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially as an opening band or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We've been blessed enough not to be too many opening bands. You know what I mean? We've been blessed to stand on our own. So that's something that I will be proud of. You know, we play a lot on our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of venues we pack are on our own. Not too many opening bands. But when we do play on those cars, you try to bring your A game at all times. I'll tell you something that's funny. So we played, was it 2 weeks ago we played with Junkyard?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I'm going in here. We're going to try to rip this motherfucker apart. Man, BU just, man, belt the ass.
Listen,
You hear me? Different.
Don't
Oh
take
my
it
God.
personal.
Yeah, that's normal.
Oh my God. Like I
We've
said,
all
all
felt
the
the
hits.
sting of that
oh
belt.
my God. Shouts out to JY, man. Wonderful. Oh my God. I said, this here is amazing.
He's actually the blueprint on how you supposed to carry it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because we've all felt that sting of that belt from Junkyard.
Man.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that either, but I'm it's
Nah,
like,
that's okay, man. I hope we all got whoopings as kids.
yeah. But Junkyard is the blueprint for me because they seem like they always in battle mode. Whether, whether we speak before the show, what's up, homie, BU?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
School
they
love,
looking at
man.
you, yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
But yeah, I heard what y'all just did.
What? I was here. I was like, y'all just stop it already.
Yeah.
Point proven.
Yeah, point proof.
You know what I'm saying?
He come out the gate. Abaka-booba.
Nah. They
girl.
came out to rough it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, man.
That diamond
So you know
lounge,
what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
I'm
I said,
gonna say
man.
this. Knowing BU, y'all was cranking.
Man, shouts out to
Because,
BU,
you know,
man,
when he
for
come
all
out
the
like
talks,
that,
too.
yeah, that's actually a badge of honor to have BU come out like that. Like
That was
that
amazing
means,
to me.
that means y'all was
really
doing
was.
something.
Man, that's amazing to me. I said, oh my God.
Just be glad you don't have to play after them.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's worse.
yeah.
Yes.
Like, that's why I always try to open for Scooby. Because I don't, that energy that, for Christ's sakes, he has an Emmy. I can't match his energy.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know if I'm supposed to thank you for that, but whatever. But Amarni, I want to ask you this, man. So, do you feel a sense of responsibility? I know you said to go into your hood, into VA, but do you feel a sense of responsibility to, I guess, the whole industry and our fans to kind of put out music? You know what I mean? Like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like we got away from it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the person who puts out more music or constantly keeps this thing in rotation, they're gonna be seen and heard more. People, their name is gonna float more. So for me, definitely, I'm trying to put out a song every week if I can. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to build to that part. I feel like that's what's missing.
What's the process? Have y'all put anything out?
So we put out Karma. Somebody's supposed to send me a song that I talked to him about for like a whole
I got
year.
you.
You know what I'm saying? We've been
I got
talking
you.
for a year.
I just
He's like, man,
snitched to
got you.
myself, but I got you. Yeah.
Remember when I told
No,
you?
you told me. You said it. You told me. You know what I'm saying?
But this week ain't gonna be good. You having a bad week. So this week not good.
We up from here.
So we sitting right now. We working on this little album. We trying to put the pieces together to get this album done. So we can see where it goes. We never put out an album before, so it's like challenging for us.
Yeah.
Studio work, you know what I'm saying? Going over these things 1,000 times and making sure everybody's schedule aligned is just a lot. And of course, it costs money. You don't want just anything done the wrong way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you want to make sure it's done the best.
Okay. Now, Breeze, do you like studio congos?
No. Definitely prefer live because it's like with the studio per se, it's like you taking away. It's not real go-go. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that, but
Yeah.
it's not the same
Energy.
I'm gonna go with energy. I'm gonna say another word, but it's not the same energy.
Yeah.
It's my personal opinion, though.
I mean, I think for real, what gets lost in recording go-go is the process.
Mhm.
Like, I think we kind of found a little groove in the way we've been recording is taking live loops and recording over that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of been like we can get the best of both worlds. We can get the energy from the show in the pocket and then still go in the studio, record our vocals and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't know if y'all tried that or it's something that y'all want to try, but it seems to work for us. You know what I mean? Where
Because it's hard
I
to
get it,
grab
yeah.
to have the energy
Man.
in the studio, especially if you isolate it. Especially if you got the drums isolated in a room, and then everybody headphones on. It's just that's tough.
it's different.
We tried it before, but I don't think anything came about that though.
Nah, it wasn't.
So
It was
one
just
of the things-
awkward for us.
Yeah, one of the things you can do is just if you had a gig, try to get a drum loop, record it at your gig, and then use that as your foundation.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good lesson.
I talked to Wes. I talked to him about that.
Yeah. Well, what's some of the other bands that y'all kind of feel like y'all kind of rival with right now?
I feel like a lot want to rival with us. If you want the truth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of them want to rival with us. I really don't see that as like rival. I don't see them as competition. I look at it like more of this. We get into a bag. We trying to get to a bag. They trying to get to a bag. You know what I'm saying? But if we meet, we gonna rumble.
Right.
Does that make sense to what I'm saying? Because I respect everybody's hustle. We just all got a different path to get to it. I feel like some of these bands are great bands. Some of these bands are great. They just don't have the marketing side to it. You know what I'm saying? Or some don't know how to market, or some just don't have a band at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much because everybody in these bands think they know the go-go economics, the go-go 10,001. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got a blueprint.
The Go-Go Report is full of them.
Yeah, everybody. I don't even get in there. So, you know what I'm saying? I learned to stay out of that. So, for me, it's more of just, you know, like I said, I don't think it's too many to rival. I think it's more of like if we're on the stage, we're going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. I think competition is good. So, I'm definitely okay with that.
And Mature Clientele, they from Virginia too, right?
Mature Clientele from Virginia. Just to clear the air. Of course, everybody's seen this live I did 2 weeks ago about Sean. I think Sean's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? I think the band is great. Me and Sean had a disagreement as a man.
Okay.
As men. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing to do with the band. Sometimes I'm young, so coming up, sometimes I could have took something the wrong way or heard something the wrong way. And as men, you got to talk about it. We talked about it. It's over with. So I get tired of hearing people don't like Mature Clientele. Mature Clientele did a lot for VA. You know what I'm saying? Definitely did a lot for VA, and I respect what they did for VA. At the same time, it's like, you know, we coming up and we trying to put on the same way they put on. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just like that. So just to clear the air on the show or whatever the case may be, they do what they do, we do what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's give a hand to handling it like men.
Absolutely.
And talking it out and having that conversation, because that's lost on our generations.
Right.
Man, you know, with so much gunplay and so much foul play that's going on. I'm glad y'all got a chance to talk or whatever y'all did and handled it that way.
That's what's up. Yeah, we gonna have to have a talk after this podcast.
And we talk all the time, man. You know, it's just hard to know when you're serious. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just always playing. Look at your face. You playing now. So who's some of y'all inspirations coming up?
I grew up on, it's crazy, but I grew up on like CCB and fucking Backyard and Junkyard and Groove. It's like, that's why I be so happy when I talk to some of these legends, you know what I'm saying? Like yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to Derek on the phone the other day, you know what I'm saying? Even you, School, when we talk, every single one, everybody who I talk to, come in contact with, give me genuine gems to this, you know what I'm saying, to this game. Because y'all done all seen it before. You know what I'm saying? You know which way to go and which way not to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just one that's gonna listen. So for me, I would say it's more of like all the bands, you know what I'm saying? Like completely all the bands. I just love go-go to the T.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I can feel
I
that
don't even
when I'm
listen to
watching
rap
y'all.
music.
Yeah. I can feel that when I'm watching y'all. Like, you know how I can feel the love for the genre.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Breeze, what's some of your inspirations?
I'm gonna say personally, Congo player wise, man, all of them. But of course, like everybody else, that's my favorite. Like I'm personally close to Sauce, watching it for years. That's how I started playing, watching him. Winko, that's up. But I mean, list goes on and on. But those two right there, it's like I grew up listening to them. You know what I'm saying? Also Saquon too as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Uncle Bucks.
Yeah. Well, I grew
Rest
up
in
listening
peace,
to him as
Saquon,
well.
man.
But
too.
like I said, watching Sauce for years, like I used to play told Love the other day. I used to play left-handed, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a long story with that. But yeah, I used to play left-handed. But I watched Sauce play, like, I played like, okay, so let me do this. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing like that ever since. You know what I'm saying? So
when you got the dude fired, was you playing left or right?
He was right-handed then.
Derek is awful, bro. Derek, for real. Like, listen to me, for real. All jokes aside. Y'all both done played a lot of shows. But you know when you just get to that part of the show and you ready to go the fuck home, but the crowd just stand up. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep going. And you like, fuck it, I'm going to stay right here for now. That's exactly what happened. We was playing and everything was mellow. We was just mellow. I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to read the room. You know, I'm trying to learn this lead talk. I'm trying to read the room. When Breeze got on the Congos, motherfucking phones came out. Stay right here. We not going nowhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
see, and stuff like that. I'm shy. You know what I'm saying? That's my man Shades. I don't need all that attention. I'm low key, real introvert. I'm a quiet type Jew. You know what I'm saying? The videos and posting. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta post a video, bro. I'm not that. I'm not him, man.
Marketing 101, man.
I don't
market yourself.
I'm
gotta
shy
market
as
yourself.
man ever, man.
I'm like that too, though. I don't really market a lot. And I got to get back. I got to get into that. Dirk make videos every day. You know what I mean?
Every day, Dirk.
Promoting his band. Yeah,
I don't make no videos every day.
every day. Every day. I mean, you post every day about it. At least. You might not make videos, but you post every day. I was trying to give you your props, bro. I don't know why you looking at me like
Because
that.
I don't want you lying to these good people out there. Promoters going to be
They
expecting.
can see it.
The promoters going to expect for me to post a video every day about their gig now.
Yeah,
And they say, well, Scooby said he posts every day.
Hey, that's a good question. How y'all handle that when a promoter asks y'all?
Dirk want to get paid.
Everything, Dirk, huh?
Man.
So
Talk to him.
Wow.
So truthfully, I mean, so it's sort of an issue, right? Because promoters will book the band, but want the band to promote the event more than they are.
Right.
I'm not saying nothing's wrong with you promoting it, but if it's your brand, you promoting your brand as well.
Right.
But I can't out promote you. I might as well just took the venue myself
And did
the
it.
show.
Right.
Yeah.
'Cause you just betting off me having a following and doing that. So you can't go to the radio station or to news and get a commercial for free.
Right.
Can't do it. If you wanna, if you want IG and you want your flyer to keep showing up in front of people, you gotta pay Meta. You gotta pay them to boost the post.
But playing devil's advocate, Meta is not a partner on the show.
Well, neither are we if we got fixed costs.
I mean, you're sort of a partner.
No, you're not.
Well, you
don't benefit.
You're hired.
Yeah, so you don't benefit from your hard work of advertising for it, and it's just go crazy. You don't get they ain't give you no tip.
And extra money. But you also gain the benefit of having a packed show.
So somebody in our level of caliber of bands, I mean, I hate to say level bands, but somebody in our position, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel like we should handle that? Do we promote it? Because we promote like shit.
I think y'all should promote as much as you can.
I think you should promote as much as you can, as well as we should as well. Right. But I think you will understand your value based on the different atmospheres that you go in. Right. It's not a cookie cutter thing. It's like
it ain't no one way.
Yeah, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna know there's certain promoters and you don't mix.
Right.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't even be letting them book you.
Yeah.
It's bad for your brand.
So you get to a certain point, I think that's what Dirk's saying. Like, I had a conversation with Maxwell's manager probably 20 years ago. And, I asked him how much Max charged. He's like, you can't book Maxwell. At the time, Max was on fire.
He booking himself.
Yeah, he booking himself. So how do you look booking Maxwell paying them $150,000, whatever, and then say, hey, I need you to put this on your page, or I need you to pass out flyers. You know what I mean? Like, Max can go do the show itself and probably make double. So I would say at our age or our stage, I'm gonna say we all should be promoting as much as we can. We ain't on Dirk level yet.
Respect. I respect that.
Yeah. What's up? Good. I mean, you know, you selling out arenas right now, bro. You know, we trying to get there. Shout out DC Vibe, man. Killing it right now.
Nigga is sleepy, man.
I ain't sleepy.
Sleepy, man.
I am sleepy as a motherfucker. But nah, that don't got nothing to do with it.
You on fire, Joe. You on fire tonight.
Nah, I'm hungry, man.
What that got to do with you?
I'm hungry in terms of I want more for our city.
Oh, man.
I want to talk about food.
There we go, Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we about
I'm
to
like
fly.
Armani, man. I love this shit.
Man, let y'all know we got a new single out, man. It's called Party. You search for the single, SiriusVybe, all one word, SiriusVybe. Of course, we didn't spell any of it the way that you know it, but we just spelled it for you just now.
Absolutely. So I
You
want.
did good on that song too.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You
I
said
like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Sure.
So let's get into your other activities in your life, man. I've been watching you, following you and your son, developing him as a basketball player.
Yeah. So
is he good, or is that father good? Which one?
my son really can play. He way better than I was. He really can play.
Oh, that's a compliment.
He can play. He get into it. It's like any kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you try to keep him. We try not to give these kids what we came up with. You know what I mean? But at the same time, sometimes they got to see that so they can understand that you shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? So I'm just learning as a dad that, you know, he got a great support system, but we go at it every day. You know what I mean? Like, I want what's best for him, of course. You know what I mean? But he growing into his own young man, understanding what's going on. He had 32 the other night. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, that's more points than Dirk ever scored in his life.
My son a freshman. He's 16.
Okay.
Yeah, he a freshman.
What you say?
I mean, that's more points you ever scored in anywhere ever doing anything.
Derek, you ain't play sports?
You ain't play sports.
We're going to have a go-go. So to continue what Scoob said, I have this big event every year, right, that I do in the community called Peace in the Paint. I got a nonprofit that stands for MADE, which stands for My Attitude Determines Everything. Basically, what happens is we have these basketball games. This year, it's supposed to be our, 13th year? I want to do a go-go celebrity game.
Say no more.
So I can let you and Scoob go one-on-one.
Right, get Dirk the coach.
You got a coach there? Monty. So that's the all go-go bands out there. Anybody that's in a band, any celebrity, hey, go celebrity basketball game, man.
So when is it?
It's gonna be in July. Before y'all take this big time cruise, since we going
so in July, you
I
gonna
need to go, man.
You probably gonna have to go turn that medicine ball back into the gym.
We're working on it.
I think you got it out VA, so they looking for you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got to turn that medicine ball in.
Monty, listen to all I'm saying. The man can shoot.
Can you shoot, Dirk?
But he's gonna be in one spot the whole day.
You gotta run up down the court though, Dirk.
Nah, he ain't doing that. We passed that. We passed.
Who faster? You and who? Which one?
I'm definitely faster. Absolutely. 100%.
That's gotta be on our next episode right there, man. Take this shit outside.
Y'all ain't see Urban Clem race.
Y'all gotta go outside, man. You gotta take this shit outside. Spring break edition.
Y'all ain't see the Herb and Clem race.
I ain't see that.
If you ain't seen the race, go on IG, SiriusVybe IG page, and Herb and Clem had a race.
That was Herb and Clem though, man. Dirk and
Nothing gonna change.
Dirk and Scooby is different. You know I'm competitive, man. Nah, yeah. I mean, I did beat you in the kickball game too, but nah.
You ain't winning the kickball game, man. You bought a whole team.
It was my team.
Is this interview about you or Major League?
Yeah, that's good.
Y'all be bowling too?
Oh, we bowl.
bowl?
Yeah, I bowl. I don't
Okay.
know about it. I'm
Yeah,
an
I bowl.
athlete.
All right.
So. No, Dirk athlete. Dirk athlete too. Dirk athlete too.
Okay.
He just-
Wait.
But it's
wait
just
for
like it's levels, you know. Breeze, you know. Yeah. Monty, you know, it's like it's different. It's different.
I'm with you. I understand.
Yeah. But he can play a little. You know, he played a little bit.
He said he dabble.
Yeah. He dabble a little bit. He shoot.
Little shot.
Yeah, a little shot. He got a little shot on him. So how was let's talk about your basketball career. When did you know it was over?
Hey, listen, can we edit this video? Hey, man, that shit funny as shit. When did you know? Without a son. No, I'm kidding. It was more, so I still hoop to this day, for real. So it was like my piece. You know what I'm saying? Music, playing, the band and basketball is like my piece to this day. You know, you try to play, but I went to Eastern Shore on a basketball scholarship. I had a son. I just wanted to be a dad. My dad wasn't around. You know what I mean? Good guy, but he just, he was incarcerated. So I just wanted to be there for my son.
That's what's up. That's noble. Let's give it up for that.
So what he's saying is it's not over.
It ain't over. We gonna see it ain't over.
Hey, he'll beat the both of us. That's all I'm gonna say. What? Come on.
No.
Oh, okay. You look like you had some doubts, maybe.
Nah, I'm not doing no sport where you gotta run, cut, change direction.
You don't want to have your Achilles left out on the free throw line.
Them days done. I'm not doing that. Because we can't do what we used to do,
right.
But your mind still be trying to.
And as competitive as you are, Scoob, you're going to fuck around and be injured.
I'm going to pull something, yeah. I got a bad back, too, so I had to pop some pills, muscle relaxers, pause.
Then you're going to go to sleep. Yeah, then you're going to go to sleep on the basketball court.
Yeah. That was crazy. But nah, so... Yeah, that was wild.
Man,
I gotta do better. But look,
Man.
Mom, you mentioned your dad was incarcerated. Is he still incarcerated?
Nah, my dad home, man.
Okay.
That's to anybody that's got a father that's behind them gates, man. Sometimes you gotta have conversations, understand the choices they make in life. You know what I'm saying? Love him to death. You know what I mean? Even though he wasn't super present, let me say that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you still your father.
How old were you when he went in?
I was 2.
2.
My dad did 30, 35.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? Never did none of that. 35 solid ones and made sure he did every single day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a respect for certain things. You know what I'm saying? I remember he showed up at a basketball game. I was like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this? And then build relationships. Every time something happens to me, I can count on my father. Shouts out to my dad. You know what I'm saying? Definitely count on.
What's up,
That's
man.
tough. That's tough.
That's what's up.
So how did it affect you in terms of, like, I know you said it made you want to be a better father and be there for your...
My mother was everything. Like, my mother was like a superhero to me. You know what I mean? Like, she was, I had the mother to where, it was nothing that I couldn't ask for. I grew up with her for real. I think we grew up together. Like, I grew up at card games. You know what I mean? Like, playing the same song over and over again all night. You know what I mean? Like, man, I remember waking up with all my aunties laying across my bed. You know what I mean? Like, I woke up, I grew up like that. So for me, it was more like my mother was everything. For me, growing up, it was, it was challenging. You know what I'm saying? You wanted certain things you didn't understand as a man. But then you got to grow into learning that thing. Something so small as like changing a tire or cutting grass and doing all that. You know what I mean? Small things. And we don't understand how big of a role that play until you get older.
And I know this may probably seem ignorant on my part, but when we were growing up, I'm from Southeast D.C., I didn't view VA as having, like, hoods,
Right.
even projects. Like,
Right.
I didn't know until I met some VA dudes. You know what I mean?
likewise.
When I got to college, like, nah, VA is...
You went to college?
Didn't you go to college?
Huh?
Didn't you go to college?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of, dabbled in college after high school. I didn't finish, but I went.
Sure.
I didn't finish, but it was finished with me. Honestly, I stayed in the gym. My problem, I stayed in the gym every day. I didn't go to class. So I went to the gym. Yeah, it was bad. Grades, terrible. Yeah. But I learned a lot, though. Learned a lot. I played with the basketball team. Played basketball with the basketball team.
You were whole school. This is
Just
wild.
stop, man. We talking about his interview. That's enough.
Yeah,
I was just playing about the college part.
Yeah.
All right, so just stop. Giving us too much information. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and talk about something else.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a term out in the go-go atmosphere of gatekeeper.
Right.
What is y'all take on that?
I personally don't feel like Just coming from Armani, I personally feel like it's a such thing as gatekeepers. I feel like if you make your own motion, it'll open the gate. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta have a brand to be able to move. Does that make sense to what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like can't nobody stop me from doing something.
Perfect sense to me.
Yeah, that's probably why y'all moving in the direction you move.
Yeah, I feel like can't nobody stop me from doing what I want to do. You know what I mean? I mean, everybody gonna close the door somewhere, somehow. But if it's on me to make them little connections to know like this was doing. And I think a lot of us don't ask questions. Sometimes it's just a simple question. How did you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, God damn, let's
Think
get
right
right
now.
It's like people be want you to walk up to them, hey, what you got? I got a job for you. I got an opportunity for you. I don't know you, but here it is.
And I don't know what you need.
Yeah.
Nor do I know your qualifications, but you know what? Here, just do this.
It's a lot of entitlement in around here. Right. A lot of entitlement. And I've seen it just because you got go-go bands or you got you've been in go-go for X amount of years.
Yeah, I'm tired of that line for me personally. Like I'm tired of hearing I got 58 years in go-go. You know what I'm saying? My thing is we got 58 years in go-go and this is the only place you at, then we gotta change our friends.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. It might not be for you. It took you a little while to get it, but it might not be for you.
Sure.
Might want to be a carpenter. We need electricians, plumbers, HVACs.
So you go give him a trade?
Hey, you need to trade that in for this go-go career. If you've been doing it 89 years and you ain't did nothing.
Man, we can't give them all the HVAC jobs though, because a lot of them been in there eating that chicken after the gig, and they can't like some of them spaces in between the HVAC equipment. They're not awarded to fix them.
It's wild, bro.
Thank you, man.
You couldn't be. You could be a plumber. I ain't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that shit either.
I didn't like it. I want to apologize.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all feel like it's a lot of gatekeeping in go-go?
No,
Nah,
I don't.
At the caliber y'all at right now, when y'all hear that, how do y'all feel about that?
Sometimes I think they talking about him. But I know him. I know him, so I know he's like he don't even know where the gate at. Right. So I know it ain't him. But nah. So exactly what you said. I don't understand that because to say I'm a gatekeeper, that means you're not focusing on what you're supposed to be doing, and you got a lot of information about what I'm doing.
Right. That's
holding you back. So I'm your blame for a gate not open.
A lot of it, I think, is being always. My coach back in the day told me the 5 P's of success. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, and a lot of these guys aren't prepared for the opportunity, even when it hit them in the face. Right. So I've had guys that I told, look, this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 and this is what you can get out of it. Right. Full transparency on what my connect. Your connect is important to you. Because I developed it. It took me 4 years, and now you want me to walk it to you. Right. But when I walk it to you, this is what you need to have in place. And nobody got nothing in place. They don't have no basic LLC costs you $200.
We got that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that you can say, I got this. You can get a Dun & Brad's number. You can just being professionally represented. I'm somebody who I don't believe in gatekeeping because I've been afforded opportunities to play everywhere. Right. Some you can say it's about talent. That has a lot to do with it. Being prepared, like I talked about, on your business side, and also when you get into some of these rooms, knowing how to handle yourself. Right. So another example, I gave an opportunity to a band, well-known band, to play downtown. Paying $5,000-$6,000. I couldn't do it. Pass it to them. Showed up 30 minutes late. Played for another 30 minutes. Stopped 10 minutes early. And some of the band members were straggling in. So it's like, wow. I passed that connect. And these are corporate people. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when you say I'm gatekeeping, that's also in my mind.
That's gatekeeper.
Well,
that's
listen.
Gatekeeper because you didn't call me for the gate. Why wouldn't you not give it?
You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it.
Why? I wasn't good enough?
Nah, you couldn't. You was unavailable. But my point is that if I'm being called gatekeeper, because the next time I got to think about, damn, I passed her this band.
Right.
She looking at me funny now.
Right.
Like, these your people?
Right.
So if I'm gatekeeping because I had that experience, then I might have to go to the next band and be like, look, I want you to gig. I want to even tell this lady to call you, but I ain't giving you a number because I saw you at Martini's and you was 30 minutes late.
Right.
Or I saw you down such and such. You know what I mean? What you laughing at, nigga?
Because you talking about somebody being late.
I put in the dues. I paid the dues.
This nigga talking about somebody being late, Joe.
Because listen, the reason why I say that.
That is diabolical.
Nah, the reason why I say that is because I ain't saying I made it, right?
Right.
But I've been called by all the major organizations around here, and when I went there, I made sure I did what I supposed to do.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, and I've also had this responsibility of representing the culture.
Right.
How many people you hear people say, I don't like that go-go shit. Well, you heard of one band, or you might have dealt with one band.
Right.
So that one band didn't have the thought of having the responsibility of the culture behind them. Right. So when I go somewhere and I'm playing for the Commanders, playing for the Wizards, playing for the Nationals, I'm representing all of us, right? So when I pass that connect on, if you ain't representing us like that, I'm not passing it to you. So if I'm a gatekeeper, then fuck it.
No question. Respect that. Respectfully.
Yeah.
You showed it to people.
I did my shoulder. You know when I do
He
that,
said
I
shit with some
stand on
passion.
business.
He said that shit with some passion.
Yeah, man.
Right.
But I want everybody to treat it like that. This is
Right.
business at the end of the day. And you're
Definitely,
dealing with
yeah.
some of these people.
Yeah, but I don't even think that's the issue though. I think it's just the unknown. Like for us to be, it's a lack of no communication. Like you say, you asked a question.
Right.
So if somebody call us a gatekeeper, we don't know what they need. So if you got something you need help with, you need to ask.
Yeah. No question.
But first you gotta figure out what you need help with.
Do y'all think we would benefit from some kind of centralized go-go database coalition type of thing?
I think if you even made something like that personally, I think everybody's still not gonna follow it. I think everybody seem to just have in their mind that they know the right way to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Everybody got their own ideas.
Everybody
Everybody stuck
got
in
their own idea to do it. You
thought
can give
process.
somebody the key to it, they still gonna trick it up. You know what I'm saying? It's some people just gonna trick it up. It just happens like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta
You think it's because of lack of success? Like if you see somebody from down south that made it to BET Awards and whatever, and you say, okay, they did it that way. But go-go really don't have that blueprint outside of Sugar Band doing the butt. After that, I don't know if we had a major hit. You know what I mean? Like we had Sexy Lady, stuff like that. But those are more club hits. You know, we haven't had a national commercial hit.
Right.
So it's no blueprint since '87. So I don't know. Do you feel like that might be contributed to people just saying we're gonna try it our way no matter what?
I think so. I think that I definitely really think that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I feel like go-go sometimes we try to outdo each other. Especially if we're trying to figure out what we can do to better each other. You know what I'm saying? And then some of us, even if we try to better each other, we still gonna have that secret animosity towards each other. Because we want the title to say, I did it. He didn't do it, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
That's
Though.
why
I see that.
I see that.
Well, we did it first, man. They ain't-
It happen like that on here all the time for you?
Yeah, when he always talking about his awards and what he got, he's trying to belittle me. I see it.
I'm trying to belittle you.
Like
I don't even
all
bring
the
up my
sets
awards.
we've been doing here. We was doing the podcast at my house first, right? My home, and then go ahead, come over his house, do the podcast, right? Nice setup, you know. Started to look better. Flying over here, and it's a way that he's gonna be on time because it's his house, right? But then for some reason, this shows up. This was not on the set. But now every time this has to be.
I'm just trying to beautify the set, man, you know. Some flowers and stuff. I ain't got all that. I got Emmy Awards.
Man.
Whammies and stuff. I don't know. You want me to bring the ones out from my mantle?
Oh, man.
I go get them.
Go get him. Nah, we good.
Oh, you good? Yeah, make sure it's center too, man. Don't. There you go. So what y'all got coming up, man? What's on the horizon for Major League Band?
Another whole tour, man. We got 4 shows this weekend.
Got 4 shows this weekend. We down North Carolina, back to Virginia. Got a busy thing going on. Trying to get on this cruise. How about that?
Hey, listen.
How about that?
So
we
this
can
year,
open up. How about that?
This year we kind of booked, but next year we can
I
dance.
can't swim, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
I am not.
You can't swim.
Better get a life vest.
See, that's when you know niggas ain't been nowhere.
So you're not going.
I can't swim, bro.
So you don't get on a boat?
I'm gonna get on a boat. I'm just saying I can't swim, so I go over.
I don't think you gotta worry about that, bro. This is a big ass shit.
Man, I'm just making sure. Listen.
If we go over, can't none of us swim.
I'm about to say,
Hell nah.
The best swimmers ain't
I got a
getting back.
disclaimer, yeah.
Don't
I'm
try
letting
to
know.
swim. Stay in one place.
Stay in one place and
See if they
float.
can turn around. It's gonna take them a while to turn around if they found out you.
And if you go over in the dock in nighttime,
they not gonna find you.
you done deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead and say your blessings.
Right.
But just try and stay to it. We got a busy schedule. We booked until maybe like August. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's a blessing. But at the same time, still trying to find that right niche, that right show. Yeah. So whenever y'all get them phone calls, I'm telling y'all on air, don't gatekeep. Call Amarni.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir. I got you.
You heard me? Call Amarni. We talking about it right now. Call Amarni. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that. We be there an hour early.
Bet. So you represent the band or y'all have representation?
We got representation.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah, man. Throw him a shot, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man,
all them gigs.
I just threw you a shot.
You did. I appreciate you. That was a lucrative shot too. See, that's what brothers do. We pass each other work, man.
Whoa.
What? I said pass each other work.
Reciprocation.
Reciprocation. I've thrown you some shows, bro.
I no recall.
I mean, I don't really have to throw you no shows because you always working. Like us guys, that's we trying to. You got scrape, man.
I do not play more gigs than you, Joe.
You could.
We all could.
Nah, you just lazy.
Damn.
I am dirt.
Look, we made both of them uncomfortable. They
Right.
sitting up,
Damn.
Nigga disrespectful.
Nah. Dirk is one of the most hardest working men in our business. So I'm not, I say that facetiously. That's an SAT word. I threw that in there. I learned that yesterday.
I got that shit on Martin, yeah. I heard that shit on Martin, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that episode. I never knew what it meant. Yeah, shout out to AI. Shout out to ChatGPT. I put it in there. Told me the definition.
Sure.
Now I just used it. I hope I used it right.
Chat GPT. Go ahead, throw some money.
Yeah.
Since he said he used your
Absolutely.
program.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Society 66, man.
Shout out to my man Burry, man, for these flyers clothes.
Absolutely.
One thing about Burry though, man, like I don't know about Derek and y'all, but we don't really ask for these. You know what I'm saying? He always makes sure he call us and say, I got something for you.
Say less.
Oh yeah, Barry.
Say less.
Oh
Shouts
yeah.
out to that society, man.
Already know what he gonna say, man. Go with that bullshit. Dirk home. Go with that bullshit.
So let me ask y'all something, man. What do you think? What do you see Go at in the next 5 years?
In a state to where we should worry.
We should worry.
I feel like a lot of us not passing down this go-go thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people that's on top don't really want to let go yet. You know what I mean? So it's hard because of youngins, I feel like, even younger than me, they not gravitating to it. You know what I'm saying? They got to actually be there, or we got to have more shows where they can actually go to see it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I get that part.
Yeah.
I was wondering about the passing down part.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the talk too. Like, for some reason, the older was like Scoop, right? 'Cause he older than me.
Never.
Right. They, some band members that are not working as much, they call that the gatekeeping part because they're still getting calls for gigs that they think they should be on.
Right.
So, but how you gonna tell them that they can't work no more because they of a certain age?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I think the ones that's working, like, I I stand on all mankind. The ones that's working for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It just is what it is. So sometimes you got to try to get to that point where you can continue to keep working. And then hopefully somebody else watch us working and say, hey, well, I want to work. Like right now, I'm hoping there's somebody at home like, man, Major League, I like Major League Band. You know what I'm saying? I want to start a band. Cool. Just understand when you start a band, to anybody out there, this shit is stressful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Personalities, families. You got to understand that everybody in America want to make $100 when you start, and everybody want to make $3,000. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a blueprint. So if you start a band, wherever the camera's at, please think it over before you do it, because this is not something that you really want to do.
It's not for the faint of heart.
That's everything too. That's like if you start a podcast with Scooby.
Man, hard work, huh?
Yeah. I mean, just know it's not going to flow well.
Hey, but you know what? You can always look at it like this. You'll never be bored a day in your life. 100% facts.
That is true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's always something.
You ain't bored, but you also be like frustrated.
Yeah.
Damn. It's almost like you don't even care.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, man. Because sometimes I get emotional, man.
That's funny.
Nah, dude, you don't think I got feelings?
You want a tissue?
Nah, I don't need that part.
So let me explain my Scooby Atata. Right, that's my motto. You know, we all saw Lion King. Hakuna Matata was this thing where we can live carefree. You know, right. Carefree philosophy. So for me, it's a Scooby Atata. Like whatever happens, it's gonna happen, and you can only control what you can control. Anything outside of that, don't stress over it. Because guess what? The sun gonna come up tomorrow, and somebody else gonna be born, and somebody else gonna die. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the problem is, Scooby, is that the issue is with the shit that you can't control.
Absolutely.
It's you. But you're right on the other.
Sometimes I can't control myself. So, we're gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
I got vices. I can't some shit I just can't stop myself from doing. I got this little tick with my toe.
Oh, all right, Scooby. Hey, Major League, where the shows that y'all play at, man? Because I don't know what he about to start talking about.
God damn.
Y'all have a regular weekly?
Every first Saturday we at Babylon. Weekly, no weeklies right now.
What time is the Babylon show?
Babylon, we play at exactly 11 o'clock at night.
Which one?
Woodbridge, Babylon, Woodbridge. Every first Saturday. We are at March 30th, we at Famous Lounge, featuring Miss Kim.
Okay, cool. And that's March 30th, okay. All right.
March 30th. What day we down?
That's a Sunday. No weeklies right now until we get on until we get on one of these SiriusVybe type weeklies. So y'all go ahead and talk about it. I don't got
no weekly.
Oh, yeah, I can figure it out between Sirius Company and then Vibe. One of somebody can figure it out.
Yeah.
You hear me breathe?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. So what's the Instagram, Facebook? Give me all that stuff.
Instagram, Major League Crank. Facebook, Major League Crank. Definitely inbox us, ask us about some dates, talk to us. We talk about it.
Yeah.
Pull up, man. Appreciate everybody's support for sure. We definitely take criticism. We listen to it, try to apply to it, try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. Other than that, shouts out to PGC for making us the band of the week. I don't know who did that.
Two-time band of the week, right?
Two-time band of the week. That's dope, man.
Two-time band of the week.
Appreciate it. Y'all remember y'all used to have that type of thing, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the right direction. We making it more.
That's what they saying.
Y'all making some noise, man.
Nah, y'all definitely making some noise. Right? Yeah. Definitely.
I want to thank y'all for coming through, sitting on the couch with us, man.
I appreciate you so much, man.
Shout out to Major League Band, man. MLB. I'm your boy Frank Sirius, a.k.a. Scooby the Godson, along with my hating-ass partner. My bad. Along with my guy, man, hardest working man in show business.
What's up, y'all?
Derek DC Vibe.
Yeah, I'm Derek from DC Vibe, baby.
You talk about my medicine ball, shit. But look, we're going to see y'all next time. On SiriusVybe Primetime. Yeah.
Tell them about the...
Clear.
this dude is lunching, man. Come on, man. Tell them about the song.
Hey, man, go download the song Party by SiriusVybe, all one word, and all your digital platforms. And, yeah, man, download it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, SiriusVybe Primetime. We thank y'all for everything that y'all been doing out there, man. You. 10,000 followers on IG now. We up 11,000. 11,000, and we passed the 2,000 mark on, I think, on YouTube. So thank y'all so much for that, man. And continue to watch, and we're going to continue to bring in.
Man, you growing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Whoa. Wow.
I didn't like it.
Good night.